Okay, so I am Jackie Fowler, and I'm with the Prior Learning Assessment Program here at Marylhurst, and I'm with Greg Carradine. Hi, Greg.
Hello, Jackie.
Greg just finished his Communication Studies degree at Marylhurst and is prepping now for a graduate program at Portland State University.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And in your PLA portfolio for your undergraduate degree, you completed 33 credits.
Yes, I did.
Hot dog!
I did.
I'm very happy for you.
Thank you.
That's great. So tell us something about what did you write for in your portfolio? What kind of courses?
I did most of my courses was written on in my major was in communication, and I did things like effective listening, small group communications. I did some team building essays, intercultural communication essays, interpersonal communication, and poverty and schooling essay. And a lot of the essays I basically geared them toward some of the things that I do in my professional responsibilities.
Right. And what do you do for a profession?
I'm an educator.
You're a teacher at high school? Or?
At high school.
Right.
Yes.
And so were all of those courses from Marylhurst?
Yes. Well, actually, I had one course that wasn't from Marylhurst, at poverty and schooling.
Right.
Yes.
Did you have any trouble finding that course? Or?
I didn't. The advisors here at Marylhurst was super informative with some of the things I need to, by giving me the courses.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great. Where was that course from? Do you remember? I don't remember.
I can't remember where it was from. Yes.
That's great. And did you actually have a syllabus for it?
I did have a syllabus for it. Yeah.
Oh, great. So you had the outcomes to work from.
I did. Yes.
That's great. So, what was the most enjoyable essay you worked on?
I think probably the most enjoyable one was the poverty in schooling, because it helped me to understand some of the things, some of the characteristics of the institution I work at right now.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes.
Oh, great. Well, did you bring any of that back to your job with you?
Yeah, mostly the entire essay was geared towards some of the things I did on a daily basis.
Wow, that's really neat.
Yes, it was.
And how about challenging? Did you have a particular essay that was most challenging?
I think the most challenging essay for me was the intercultural communication essay.
All right.
Yes. And probably the reason being, I was able to look at some things from basically my perspective, but after some of my peer review, and then of course the evaluations, I ended up having to do an addendum to it. And it was a little bit challenging because I spent a lot of time putting an essay together at first, and I thought it was ready to go. And then once I got the evaluation back and I needed to add an addendum to it, I set it to the side for a while.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what did you think after you did the addendum? Did that help, or?
Well, the addendum helped me personally, because it helped me to go ahead and examine the essay a little bit more in depth and provide a deeper analysis for me.
Yeah.
And then some of the feedback that I received from Jackie, of course, and I was able to examine a few more resources, and it definitely prepared me, way beyond than where I started out.
Yeah. Okay, well, good. Well, thank you. I'm glad that feedback always helps. That's, I think, one thing that is really important that we try and give students is that kind of feedback and support all along the way.
Yes, and I tell you, Melanie was great in doing that. Yes.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
So how about any kind of tips you have that you'd like to share with anybody coming in the program about the writing process or time management or anything?
Well, first of all, the time management piece is huge, but before I talk about the time management, I would like to go back to the first class that I took, the LRN 150 class, and I thought that class was, the professors did a great job with the curriculum of that particular class, and when I went through and did my chronologue, and helping me to go back and talk about some of the things some of the past experiences I had, and as well as putting together my my resume and my goals, and I spent some time on my resume, and it really paid off in the end, because I had to reproduce that resume, and then I just had to add to it a small amount to it, but for the most part, that initial resume was great.
Excellent. So now you have a working resume for you.
I do, yeah.
Excellent.
But I thought the chronology was also really important.
That's great. Yeah. You know, a lot of people have said that even beyond PLA that they enjoy having the chronologue to help them continue tracking what they've done and learned in life. So.
Yes, it's definitely really important too. I did not know that the LRN class, when I look back and reflect on the whole process, how important the LRN class was.
Well, good.
LRN
150.
Yes.
Yeah, great. How about any writing tips for people? Because you did a lot of writing.
I did a lot of writing, and at times it became frustrating. It was definitely one of the hardest things I've done.
Yeah.
But probably the most rewarding thing I've done also. One of the tips that I would love to talk about is probably just every once in a while just taking a little bit of time and getting away from the writing process.
Yeah.
But the other tip, the Marylhurst Library. On Saturdays, it's usually empty downstairs, and so I got a lot done on the weekends.
Great. So just as a place to go to get away from all the demands and everything?
Yeah, exactly. And I tried to do some things at home when no one was in the house, but I still had distractions.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's a great idea. A lot of people have said that over the years, that just getting out of the house can make a huge difference.
Exactly. Yeah. And probably one other huge thing happened in my life was I had to go ahead and prioritize some of the things that I wanted to do. And I've coached probably for the last 30 years, coached sports for the last 30 years. I had to step away from coaching, which at this point here, when I reflect back on it, it was a great benefit that I did.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And for what reason? Just that it gave you more time or something else?
Well, it did give me more time, but it also gave me a chance to go ahead and reflect on some of the things I've done in the last 30 years, including in coaching, and how I was able to go ahead and align it with some of the things that's happening with life.
Oh, that's great. It kind of all connects, doesn't it?
It does.
It just all connects.
It does, yes.
Well, that's great. Is there anything else you'd like to share or with anyone?
I would say if you decide to go into the PLAs, the process is, the advisors have done a great job of putting the curriculum together. And if I can do it, anybody can do it. I ended up writing for 33 credits. It was beneficial, both time-wise in the end and also financially. Yeah. And it was also, it prepared me for the program that I'm in right now.
That's great at Portland State.
At Portland State,
yes. It is great. I love it. Well, thank you very much for joining us, for sharing, and congratulations on your 33 credits.
Thank you.
Woohoo! And good luck with your graduate degree.
Thank you, and thank to Jackie, Melanie, my advisor, Jeff Sweeney. Make sure you work closely with your advisors and all the other people here at Marylhurst.
That's great. Thanks.
Thank you.